Okay.
Wow.
Welcome, world. All the worlds.
We have 4 million live
Multi
viewers.
dimensions.
Rick and Morty.
All the branching timelines. Welcome to some nerd stuff.
So you know how the internet
Uh huh.
is forever,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Who says the internet's forever?
The internet, right? Okay. So
Wait. Before we ball into all these fucking
no,
random
it's
tangents.
about what you just said. Listen.
Okay. Okay. Go.
So the internet is forever. Does
Mm-hmm.
that mean somehow the same way we access the dark web, right?
I don't
Do you
access the
think
dark web. Who's we? There's not.
humanity?
Oh, okay. I'm like, I don't access.
Do you
Don't do that
think
on my internet.
someone can access the internet from another dimension? Like if it exists out there on some plane.
No, they have
right?
their own internet.
Exactly. But you don't think they can cross over?
Is there an Ethernet cable that connects one internet to the other?
I don't know how it works. I didn't say all that. I
Good.
said, do you think it's like theoretically in this world? with
Maybe there's
dimensions,
maybe multiple Googles have like there's another Google out there, and
Google, and Boodle.
and they've connected their servers together for a multi-dimensional internet experience.
And do you think the Illuminati is real? on
Oh
every
my
plane?
God! Get off of YouTube. How long you been on YouTube? Is this your first week?
Yeah.
Is this your first week on YouTube?
Do you want to go through my playtime?
My name is Nathan, and I'm with Trey, with
Yee.
some nerd stuff. If you're worried about the Illuminati, that tells me that you've barely been on YouTube for less than a year,
Why?
because that's how they get you. Everybody's a lizard person.
I
The
don't know
Illuminati.
I don't know the reality and the gravitas of that situation.
If they'll show a clip of Beyonce dancing, and when her hair flashes in front of her face, they said right there, that's it. That's where she's a lizard person. If she was transforming.
Miley Cyrus is definitely a lizard.
Oh my God, she's just a weird person.
Justin Bieber is too.
Poor Justin Bieber.
We've all seen the videos.
Come on, he's a Christian now.
You saw Jalen.
He's a Christian now.
You seen Jalen Rose getting his makeup done before the NBA Finals, and he was just sitting there, just completely still, unblinking, unmoving.
Alien.
Yeah. Even though I don't know why they would pick Jalen Rose, like his biggest NBA accomplishment was having Kobe drop 81 on him,
Oh my gosh.
which isn't true, but it fits.
So on today's show, we have a few topics in mind. One of them is people at Blizzard. They're being naughty.
Please don't click away. It is not that type of podcast.
They're being naughty. They're not being nice
This
to the females.
is exactly what the people at Blizzard got in trouble for. Was comments like that.
That I didn't do anything, and
Yeah,
I didn't.
you
I
did.
I don't condone anything.
You are
Well,
part of
also,
you are
we
part of the
have-
problem.
We'll also talk about some delays, which everything is delayed. Thanks, Delta. Everything's delayed. And then we got some movie news, and then we got some real good techie stuff because more delays.
Yay!
You told me something real interesting
I don't think
before
I
we
did.
get to the other topics.
I don't know if I did.
You were saying they're gonna have esports in the Olympics.
Yeah, it's a conversation that they're having
The future is here.
for 2028 and beyond. No, wait, it's 2021. 2025 because the Olympic years are all messed up now because it should have been 2020, 2024, 2028. But now it's going to be 2025, 2029,
They're really not gonna just do the
30.
3 years.
3. I don't know. They could, but it depends because
counting?
I don't know. Well, it just depends on how far in advance they have the bids.
Oh, I thought they've already been doing this.
Yeah, but it's about if that city would be ready in 3 years.
Are we getting one again?
I don't know.
We
I
bid
thought
for
Russia was gonna have the next 2, and then
I thought
they were
Russia's kind
Russia.
of like not allowed to be in the Olympics for a little bit.
I think they're not, but they're still allowed to have Russian competitors.
Oh yeah, you can't work for the state.
Yeah, but you can be of Russian descent and be in the Olympics because they're not completely crazy. Olympic
Because
cities.
this isn't a rumor. This is truth. The Russians, they like the juice. They like to juice them up.
Ayo, facts. Okay, so Paris.
Except for the gymnast, it didn't help the gymnast.
Paris for 2024. The gymnast just won gold. What is you talking about?
No, but they didn't juice him. They didn't help him. They didn't help him fly through the air.
Milan for
Milan.
Milan for the 2026 Winter
Ay,
Olympics.
Milan.
Los Angeles for the 2028 Summer Olympics.
Oh my gosh.
And wherever Brisbane is for 2032.
I don't know. Brisbane doesn't sound important. Let's bring it back to LA, baby. I think they've had it in LA before.
The Summer Olympics, I'm going to be we're going to have this podcast, my podcast specifically, is going to be really crazy by that point. And
what's your podcast name again?
The Trey Show.
What's on chat? What YouTube channel is it on?
The same one you're watching this one on. Just click the little button with the little.
There'll be a button. There's a button. It'll be on your playlist.
And I'm gonna be at the Olympics covering it. I was gonna say watching LeBron, but LeBron will be 40.
He could still do it.
I was gonna say he could.
He just needs a few ice baths and
a few million,
and then we'll be ready for the Olympics.
We'll be watching LaMelo Ball and play against Luka.
What if he did? He's all like, I know I've had a great career. I don't have enough fingers for my rings anymore, but I need some gold around my neck. USA.
I think he already has 3.
He has 3?
He has 2 or 3. I know there was a year they lost. And I think that was 2000. It must have been 2000. I think it was 2004 they lost. So they came back in 2028 and...
They came back
no, 2008.
2028?
2008.
They came back in the future.
Yes, literally. And didn't even be contested to get a gold medal. So because there's 2 teams that matter. There is the Olympic team.
They're all
the
Olympic
Dream
teams.
Team, which was Jordan, Charles Barkley, John Stockton, who else was on the team? Larry Bird, Magic Johnson. It was that team. And then there was the Redeem Team, which was either 2008 or 2012. And that team had LeBron, Kobe, young Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, Chris Paul, Carmelo Anthony, every player you can think of was on that team.
They stacked it.
Yeah, because they got bronze in the Olympics before, so they were just like, we're not losing next year, and you know what? It looks like it's gonna be that way again because this Team USA sucks.
Well, who's winning? China? Was it China that was winning the?
I don't even know.
No one. America. This is the year that America has cared less. You know why though? Because it's on freaking, what is it? A Peacock.
Yeah.
That is, come on,
nobody's
NBC.
talking about the Olympics because the NBC was like, we want your money.
Come on, NBC would have made more money, put it on Netflix. What are we doing? Come on.
That's kind of facts. Disney plus the Olympics.
Disney, come on. Give it to me.
I think this is a good, no.
Give it to the mouse.
I think this is a good segue into something we should talk about. The NFL renewed a deal to have more games on Nickelodeon in the future. They were very vague, but they just said
we will
have future games.
We will do it one day in the future at a time.
Yes.
Sometime.
Yes.
But we're going to.
They had
that's
one
cool,
game.
I guess. I mean, I'm not gonna watch them on Nickelodeon because I don't care about getting slimed. But I don't know. If you were a kid, you'd be into it.
They had one game on there, and it was the Saints versus Bears. It was a playoff game, and during the broadcast on Fox, they were showing some of the broadcast on Nickelodeon because it's all owned by one person.
Yeah,
and it was pretty interesting. The field was SpongeBob themed.
So it was all the overlay graphics,
everything,
right?
Everything. The scoreboard was. I think the scoreboard was the same. They just added SpongeBob things to it, but the field, all the lines, because all that is superimposed anyway.
Yeah.
So all of that stuff was themed with SpongeBob. It was slime.
You know what they need to do, right?
When they scored, it was all slime.
They need to just get some of the actors, and then do the voices for the announcements. Is there a Snapchat filter? SpongeBob Snapchat filter?
No.
And they could sound like SpongeBob.
Please no. No, we don't need that.
Touchdown.
That is the opposite of what we would like to see.
Oh my god. Can the halftime show be the halftime show from SpongeBob?
I think they did something like that.
Come on. How could you not?
I think it was Wiz Khalifa.
Oh, really?
No, I'm kidding. I have no clue. But I know it was something with SpongeBob.
Just said a name that I wouldn't even know. I couldn't even Wiz Khalifa. Sure, that sounds like something Wiz Khalifa could do.
Wiz Khalifa is a huge stoner. Yet is in Oreo commercials with his son, and I just want to say how progressive that is.
Yeah, come on. Everyone smokes.
You know how unproblematic you got to be as a celebrity to be a known pothead and be in Oreo commercials?
You see, I don't watch commercials. There could be a lot of potheads in commercials. I don't even know about it.
Not like Wiz Khalifa.
No. Next Target commercial, they'll be like, "Look at these pants," and then dude's like smoking on a vape.
No,
that's how we know we made it.
I don't want to make it there.
Okay, so let's go. We got to get our serious. There's our serious hats.
But I don't have a hat.
I don't either. But Blizzard, Activision. Ooh. Did you read the articles?
Watch me, no, I watched Philip DeFranco.
Oh yeah, that's a shout out. That's a good Philip, indication.
Get us on your podcast.
It's I don't well they might
have a conversation with us.
I know you really don't know exactly what unionization does exactly, but did you guys study that? You know.
You mean protecting the workers' rights against the communists?
Yeah. Well, it's weird too because even though they work for a company, I think some of them are freelancers. So I don't know how exactly that's gonna work.
Because some people they just get brought in. Some people is like you work here. Some people are like
they're like, hey,
you don't really work here, but we need you.
Work 80 hours a week. Help me get this done. I mean, video games making video games it sucks. The people who work for them, like they do those behind the scene videos. Everyone's all happy at their desk. Yeah. But the 6 months before they have to get a game, the crunch hours, they do 100 hours plus to get those games out on time because somebody said they can get it out on time. Now they're delaying games, which sucks, but it means that there's less crunch.
Look, people, just delay the games
and stop sexually harassing female workers. How about we do that? How about we stop being those kind of nerds? Some
of those stories, I was just like, y'all just don't got no social skills.
Did you hear what Activision did after they said after the statement came out of what they did and about that girl who allegedly committed suicide because of some of the actions of the employees? They're all like, these are unfounded rumors.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And then they apologized, but also didn't apologize. And then the main person, he was just like,
I never seen nothing. I don't see.
No, not even that one. He was just like, guys, this doesn't help us get out the next game they're working on. I forget. Like, it just,
hey, fans.
This isn't helping us.
Hey, fans, you want that next WoW update? Stop looking for some bad news because you're really gonna hurt WoW. They did do like some type of
I think it was WoW too.
They did a thing on WoW where so there's two parts of this. So they did like a stand-in protest, like they protested in WoW.
Yeah.
But a lot of those people pay ahead, so they couldn't just like it wouldn't work. They already got the money, so they were like, well, let's just clog up the servers and protest and make a big old fuss out of it. But not good news. Well, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens because there's another game developer next, I'm sure.
100%. There always is.
Ubisoft, we're looking at you.
all those frat boys in there.
Come on, man. It's just like, does it have to be so stereotypical? That's the most disappointing thing ever.
That's why. It makes sense. When they said frat boy stuff and then Blizzard with some of the stuff they've done before, I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
Come on.
I can see that.
Come on.
Have you seen the designs for some of those Overwatch characters?
Makes complete sense. True.
Makes complete sense.
Oh man. Oh no, you hit that right on the head.
That reminds me of so there's people on the internet like that. Their job is to like target one game.
Their job. What do you mean target one game?
Like YouTubers that just talk about one game.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like they'll just that's their only content. And so one of them is for Madden, right? And Madden 20, I watched this guy because I thought the game was really bad. Mm-hmm. And as someone who plays thousands of hours of Madden, right?
An unholy amount of hours.
Yeah. When I played Madden 21, I really liked some of the changes they made and thought there was like real changes. And I went to watch his video, and he was just like, "Nope, nothing changed. Nothing changed. Blah, blah, blah.
Everything's still horrible. Yeah. Burn it."
And so for me, I was just like, "Damn, that kind of hurts your credibility." For me, like,
everything can be bad.
Yeah, there's actual steps here, and for you to just ignore them is crazy. And so one of his videos, he was talking about warping or something, and he was showing gameplay from Madden 20, right?
Man, you're a Madden nerd. You're a Madden nerd. You're like this video.
No, but you say that, but every year they make the scoreboard different, so it's easy to tell.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, this isn't Madden 21, and I had an issue with that. But what reminded me of that is the thing when you were talking about the protests. He always brings up talking about how bad Madden 21 is. That it has a .2 Metacritic score, but that's because the first month of the game it was review bombed to get them to fix franchise mode, and franchise mode has been fixed, but he uses that as like this game is that bad,
like never,
yeah,
like,
exactly. Like we as a community we review bombed the game to get the changes, and then we get the changes, and you're like the game is awful. Look at the score. Like
that's no bueno.
What? And so I was just like, I'm unsubscribing from this guy. There's no point.
What if they? How come Madden never gets delayed?
Because they know better. Like straight up, they know. Well, the thing with Madden is when you have a game that's on a real life schedule, it's hard to push it back.
Oh.
Because if you push it back till November,
just send it out with that bad animation.
Yeah, you make less money off of it.
Oh yeah, they have that whole train going. They got to start selling these cards, start getting these cards out to these kids.
Because realistically, the most they could probably afford to delay it is till September 9th, which is the first game of the NFL season.
Well, they could drop it and then not do because they always are kind of revamping the algorithm on those card game. No, but called.
That's like the first time because week 1. So Madden does like team of the week every week. So they'll add cards to the game.
Okay.
So if they don't have the game out by week 1, they won't be able to put those cards out, which means they won't get to make money, right?
So it's already hit.
They can only push the game back like a month max.
That'd be interesting though. Everyone would still buy it though. It's not like it would sell less.
Yeah, that's the thing about it, and
there's already going to be
when you don't have competition, that's what happens.
What's the numbers on Madden on all did they tell you guys?
Yeah. Well, I don't know about Madden. I know 2K just did. 2K's trying to do something in the right direction, but we'll see what happens. There's 2 different studios for once working on 2K. There's one studio for the PS5 version, and there's one for the PS4 version, or the last gen and current gen.
Really?
Yeah. So they have 2 separate teams working on those games, and next gen 2K is dead. There hasn't been an update at all the whole game, and so they added that new development team for it. But the numbers for it have been what they expected. It was the same numbers as last year. So we're kind of feeling like maybe they aren't panicking and they're just trying to just focus on the next game. Which, for sports games, the first year of the new consoles isn't the leap year. It's the second year. So, Madden 22 and 2K22 have huge expectations because that's the leap year. We're going to see
the sweat off of the eyelashes.
Well, I mean, yeah, in 2K, there's really... In 2K, it would really be about the crowd, the interactions, and how the players move. And in Madden, the biggest thing is getting the players right. Besides gameplay, obviously. And they did some of it, getting the swag right. Making the armbands where they need to be, the sock height right. Little things like that. That's just why isn't this here in the first place?
Oh my gosh. I can't say anything. There's other games that get real crazy about what people wear. So on the delay situation, we have another big Sony delay. Horizon.
UFC 5.
Horizon.
Oh, wrong game.
When you're a cool redhead and you shoot robots with arrows, let's go.
Let's just go play Ark on the Switch.
I don't it's massive online or something, right?
No, it's just the worst Switch game. Besides WWE 2K18.
I don't like... Well,
how do you not know the Switch memes?
Because I don't have social media.
You are a disappointment.
It's all right.
I'm getting you Ark for Christmas.
Please don't.
Learn.
It's on Game Pass.
No, Ark on the Switch.
No, why do you want me to have a game I can't play?
So you can understand the meme.
You know what game I bought that I can't play that doesn't really work well?
Cars 3 Driven to Win.
That one, and I bought the double pack of Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune, and Wheel of Fortune.
It's right here.
It's yeah, it's right there. It's so shit. I mean, it's bad.
Are we 7 minutes in?
I think we're good. Yeah, we're more.
Yeah.
It's shit.
Why?
Doesn't work well. I don't even think it has like Did it have avatars? I don't even know if it had avatars. It was just not good. It was just it was so janky. And I think it would freeze. I don't have a lot of games that freeze on Switch, and it's just shovelware. It's supposed to Wheel of Fortune. It's just do it.
Yeah.
Jeopardy's
I don't
good,
know
though.
how they messed that stuff up.
Jeopardy's cool because it's multiple choice, so you can feel smart. You're like,
I don't know how to feel smart.
Like 25%. I can get that.
I need the amount of games that were on the DS to be on the Switch.
Here we
I need it already.
You want clock and clock too?
Yes, and typing person. And there was just a lot of games on the DS. Like I can name like a million games off the top of my head that I'm like I would play.
Did you know that there was a typing game a Pokemon typing game on DS that actually released with a Bluetooth keyboard?
Yes. Shout out Scott the Waz.
No,
I knew that.
I didn't know. I heard it from Stop Skeletons from Fighting.
Don't know what that is.
It's really shout out Stop Skeletons from Fighting. It's really they do a lot of really good videos about old stuff that no one cares about. I like it.
But why?
Why did he do it?
Yeah.
I think he's always trying to play games with weird peripherals. Like he was playing a game. He was playing games with two N64 mice, which are really rare and only came out for a few games.
I thought we didn't like mice.
We like PC mice. That's fine.
Oh.
Real life rodents are not good. And then somebody made like this wild Frankenstein monster, which is you've seen a N64 controller, right?
The one with the 3 prongs.
Yeah, they put two of them together for
No.
a dual stick, and it works on like a few games.
No
one
thanks.
of them is GoldenEye.
Of course, it will work on GoldenEye.
There's actually a bunch of controller schemes for
GoldenEye.
GoldenEye, but no one knew about it.
No, thank you.
But anyways, Horizon Zero Dawn. The first one you didn't play. It was free, I believe. I think it was free for PlayStation Plus or something. I think I own it.
I think I can get Horizon Zero Dawn. I think I can get it for free on the PlayStation 5.
It's still, because what is it? The Summer of Play?
I think it's the one of the games you get for free.
Oh, because you have the 5 and it's part of the. It's fun. It has a weird.
I think it is. I'm not sure if it is though.
The motion's weird. Like it's floaty in weird ways, but it looks cool. It probably looks good on PS5 as well. But if you haven't played it, you should play it.
I just need God of War 2.
The sequel is not gonna be out. I'm not that excited. I'm like half excited. I thought it was gonna be cool, and then I'm not gonna get PS5, and it's gonna be on PS4. For some reason, if it was on PS5, I would like. Oh my god, it's unreachable because I'm not gonna buy a PS5.
You need to buy a PS5.
And then
I just figured out the issues, the solutions to your problems.
I'm pretty sure the next purchase is the Steam Deck. That's it.
That's an L.
Nope. I'm gonna.
That's
I don't need to. It's gonna come out on PS4 anyway. So
that's an L. Enjoy your final year of having games come out.
I will.
Thanks, Corona.
I have no problem with it. Like
I have a problem with it.
I have no problem with it.
I do.
I'm sure there's gonna be more, and then there's gonna be better sales. I'm excited. So another game chalked up to 2023. God of War, is that going to be pushed to 2023? Did they already announce it?
So. I think isn't it 2022? Is that what you meant?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I was like, 2 years. It better be on the PS5 only.
It's not.
No,
it's gonna be on both.
It shouldn't be.
Yeah, well, it is.
Who cares?
I'm gonna get it.
Who cares about PS4?
Sony,
because sold 10 million units. So who cares? That's 10 million people who have it. That's enough.
No, you can't assume 100% of people who bought it. And how many did they sell? And how many were bots that bought them?
70%.
7. Obviously, because no one has one.
10 million units. I think probably at least 4 million are bots.
You know, I don't really
being resold.
I really don't understand. Like they literally don't care. Like they don't care about these bot situations. They could do.
Yeah, they don't.
They could. I mean, they do have that little program where they'll offer one. Like they offered me one, and I was like, "Thank you, but I'm poor. I don't have $500."
You should have taken it anyway.
Nah, that's fine. And then, but
there's ways to ban these bots too, like a site called Yeezy Supply for sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
They Once in a while, we'll do fake restocks, and every IP address that
Mhm.
participates gets blocked.
Oh, and they're just
Because
because it's whatever hits it in 5 minutes of
Yeah,
putting
it's a fake restock, and they don't announce it. It's something that's put on somewhere, like, oh, restock here,
Oh,
restock of this shoe here, blah blah blah, and then it's like, we never announced it. It's not official, so you obviously bought it to get here.
that's
so
pretty
you're
smart.
getting your IP blocked.
Now everyone's just having to buy a bot.
Yeah, 100%.
It's just, come on, you
Yeah.
guys. It's just. I don't like Steam. And for Steam, you could put $5 down for the new one. I haven't done it yet. But you put $500 down you've had to buy a game within a year with your Steam account.
Yeah.
And if you don't have those things, you can't even pre-order it. Why? Come on,
Yeah.
that's easy.
I did one.
You
Among
ordered.
Us.
Oh, I thought you ordered a Steam
bought a
account.
game.
Oh, you bought Among Us on PC.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is a sale right now on I think it's still going on Switch. Among Us on sale.
Wow.
Who needs Among Us on sale?
Nobody.
Come on.
I think I'm about to play the Five Nights at Freddy's games on the Xbox.
Oh yeah, because they're all free.
I want to try it out. I want to see how the mechanics work.
I
I
don't
feel
like jump scares.
But I just feel like, so obviously you're still concentrating, right?
Yeah.
You are, but you're so far away from your TV that I feel like the jump scare wouldn't really matter.
So you should play it on Switch.
That's not as fun. Here's why. I feel like the controller will make the movement so good, because except for the only part that'll be bad is the ones where you have to click around, like the third game. But the first two,
I haven't played
It's
it.
just-
I haven't played one.
yeah, but it's
I
just,
own a bunch of them, but I haven't played them.
like the meta for the first game is you check the light,
Yeah.
close the door, check the camera, go down, open, close. Like it's just a bunch of clicks. And it's all on the keyboard. Bam, 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 bam. So I just felt like if it's on a controller, you can do all of that so quick.
Did you see the future one?
No.
It's like
I haven't kept up in probably about a couple months. The last one I knew about was the custom night one, the one that was free.
it's like an amusement park or something. It's like the future though. It's like because the other ones are like set in like the 80s or whatever, or something like that.
Yeah.
This one's
Mhm.
like either
old.
updated or the future,
Yeah.
and it looked pretty terrifying. But I'm excited. I'm excited for the kids and enjoy. Freddy, wear the T-shirts.
It's not about the kids anymore. It's about me.
Wow,
It's about my generation.
your generation.
We played it in 7th grade. These kids are too scared.
I'm too scared. I'm an adult. I had to give
You
up.
know.
I gave up a lot of horror games. I can't even play Resident
Facts.
Evil 7. It's
You
too
ain't
scary.
You ain't really about it. That's why.
I'm not. When I tried to do it in VR, I was like, "Oh, this is too real." It was just like it was like living a horror movie, and I was like thinking about it when I was sleeping. It was horrible. So let's talk about this one movie that neither of us watch, and I don't know if I'm gonna go to the movies for it, but I hear great things from some credible sources.
Uh-oh.
The Jungle Cruise.
No thanks.
Why not?
Hard pass. Like I said, it feels like it exists so they have a movie to a ride at Disney World.
Spoiler alert! It is a ride.
It is?
Yeah, I confirmed.
Wow.
Because I was
Yeah,
asking
see?
people,
Like, that's...
and it is. But Pirates of the Caribbean was
No,
too. The
no.
Haunted House.
That came first.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
No, it didn't. There was already a Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
No, there wasn't.
Oh my! Tell him there was a Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
Let me look it up.
Oh my gosh, there was a Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
They still
changed
felt
it.
like movies.
They changed
But
it.
they still
you
felt
don't even,
like
yeah, you
movies.
watched it. How do you know
But
this don't feel like
all
a
I gotta
movie?
do is watch the advertisement.
Oh my god.
Like, it just looks like a ride.
Oh my god!
It
It's
doesn't
supposed.
look like
It's
a
supposed to be
movie.
an event.
No,
It's supposed to
it
be a
doesn't feel
nice
like the
adventure.
It doesn't feel like the characters matter. It feels like they're leading us along this path. You know what it feels like from watching the trailers?
Huh?
Feels like when you have those movies at Universal for the rides, like
Oh, yeah.
the Transformers ones. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean opened in 1973.
Yeah, the movies and the story was out before that.
No. Oh my
The
god.
movies came out
You
in 2000.
fake news, bro. You can't just say things are real. You
No, TikTok has taught me that if you say things with enough confidence, it
Please
doesn't matter
in the
if they're
comments.
real.
Please in the comments, just light them up. Light them up. Light them up. Fake news. It's fake.
That news is not fake.
The news. Oh my gosh. So I don't know if I'll even watch it. I watched.
I will not be watching.
Somebody I know watched it on Premiere Pass. They loved it, and then somebody else I know went to the theaters, did the whole thing. They got seats now that move.
Hard pass.
4D, bro. 4D.
I
We're
was
getting in the
at- I was
fourth
at SeaWorld,
dimension.
And there was one of those 4D things, and it hit me, and I did not have a good time after that. Like there was like a bug, and it like flew at you, and I felt like it hit me, and I was pretty much done with the whole day after that.
At Universal Studios, I went to the Shrek ride. Was it a Shrek ride? Shrek was in the beginning. I don't remember if the ride was Shrek, but there was this 4D, and I think they had farts or something. I think it stunk.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's so funny.
Wow.
So, you ready to be scared? You ready? Are you ready to be scared?
Yeah, sure.
Because they're gonna do the Halloween treatment. Okay, so do you know about the newest Halloween movies?
I'm lit.
So Halloween,
They're great.
They said, hey, you remember the first movie?
Mm-hmm.
It's hella good, right? It was like classic.
Yeah.
Don't remember any other movies.
Yeah.
This is now a sequel to that movie.
Yeah.
There's been 7 other movies. Don't even look. Don't Google it.
Yeah.
It's just Halloween.
And that's how it should be. Like, it's the premise of the first one.
Yeah.
Right? And then it's the Halloween that just came out.
Yeah.
And now it's like Halloween 10, but it's really Halloween 2.
And it's
'cause
Halloween Kills.
It's really Halloween 3 because it's the first one, this one, and then the one that's coming out now. And I'm so excited for it because the second one was actually good.
Oh, man, that was real fun.
It was great.
Jamie Lee Curtis is like, I'm crazy. He's coming. I'm crazy.
Exactly. And the whole movie, no one believed her until he started
Until he
killing.
came.
He started killing again.
That twist was so great. That like, oh my god, what are we gonna do? Hit all the buttons on all the trap doors. We got him. Shoot him. Double tap him in the face. But
They should have, but they didn't. And then we were watching a third movie.
I know. Are they gonna? You think they're gonna just let him just be a crazy person? Or are they gonna let him? Is he demonic? Is he the devil?
I think they're saying he's demonic from the trailers. I think they're saying
I haven't watched
he has
it.
some kind of evil that's not human.
He's so evil.
And I think that's why he like.
And they took away that they're not brother and sister. They took that out.
They did?
Mm-hmm. That's in the second movie, and they said no
Yeah.
second movie. It's the original second movie.
Oh no, that's still in there.
Mm-mm.
Uh-huh.
No, that's not in there. He did. She was just there, and he wildly murdered people, and she survived, and then that was it.
Oh.
And the second one,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the second one, the same night she survives.
Uh-huh.
Later that night, she's in the hospital. He goes to the hospital and tries to. He goes to the hospital,
Wow.
tries to kill her.
And what
And there's
happens
this
there?
great scene. They stop him. I can't remember. It's been a long time. But the great scene when he gets to the hospital. It's like a glass door, and with like the bars, like the hand bars to like open it, and they like look it up. And they're like scared, but they're like, oh, there's a door. He walks through like the same walk he always does. Just walks through the door and the metal, just struts, just struts right in.
He's
It's my favorite
amazing.
scene. When I was a kid, I was like, oh my god, that's weird.
He's like, I'm Jesus.
I'm
to
Jesus.
kill.
I'm Jesus through in this. I'm gonna Jesus through this door real quick. I'm gonna Jesus this knife into your face. Bless you.
God bless.
Well, anyways, the only reason why I brought up that was because they're doing the new Exorcist.
Exorcist?
Exorcist.
Exorcist.
They were about to exorcise the devil.
Exorcist.
Oh, you're gonna have to say it every time because I'm not gonna.
Exorcist.
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 It's getting worse. It's not you repeating it is not helping me. So just
Cespedes.
Exodus.
Exodus.
The Exodus from the Bible.
Ice my wrist.
Exodus. So they're coming out with the sequel, and I guess I haven't watched the first one. It re-released in theaters when I was a kid, but it was like, the devil's in the theaters. Don't go watch it. It's so bad.
Like with every horror movie.
Yeah, and so I haven't seen the original. I don't know. I might be too scared now. I've hit that
Uh-huh.
I've hit the I'm old enough to still get scared like worse
Yeah.
now, where it's like psychological terror.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly. That's how I feel.
but they're gonna skip all because there's a bunch of sequels, straight to TV or
Yeah.
DVD stuff. There's a bunch of stuff, and so this is gonna be a new trilogy with a lady from the first one, and they're gonna do 3 new movies. But one of the bad parts is they're trying to say one might release to they maybe could be releasing to Paramount.
Yeah.
Pull up, boo,
Kill
boo. No more
Exorcise
streaming
them.
services, please. Stop being
No,
greedy.
this is what y'all wanted.
Who's y'all?
You.
I didn't
Specifically
make.
you.
I didn't make any.
Yeah, you wanted this.
Me.
You said I'm cutting cable and I'm just getting streaming services.
That's true.
So they said, okay, we got the streaming services then.
Yeah, but I was like, there's only 3 at the time. I was like, this is cool.
Exactly.
Now,
you
I'm
created
the
a
biggest
situation where
idiot.
there was more.
It was Cable's fault.
No, it was your fault.
Cable sucked.
Did it though?
Wait till Sunday Ticket gets off of fucking Cable.
It's going to Amazon.
I can't wait.
It's going to Amazon.
I might buy it if it's on Amazon.
Duh, who wouldn't buy it?
Like,
I'd
what is
buy
it,
it.
$60 or whatever?
I think so. I'd buy it just to buy it.
Yeah.
Just to spend my
I would
money on
definitely
it.
give Amazon the money more than DirecTV.
Yeah, DirecTV sucks.
Did you watch the original Exodus? Exodus?
No.
We're
I,
exercising.
have not, I don't watch movies that are old if it's not for school.
Oh my god.
It doesn't make it scary
Oh.
when it's cheesy like that.
No, they did really good effect. I know about the effects
I've
because
watched the effects before.
beca-
They're not that good.
they broke that little girl.
Yeah.
She had like back problems for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
That's how good that movie is.
But, you know,
it ruined a child's life for real.
Mm.
That's how scary it is.
did it really?
It really did. She really had like back issues, and she may or may have not decided not to live herself after she was
I'm
older.
about to look it up.
But she really got jacked up because what they did, they put her on strings, and then they were just yanking her. It was before like all those laws were put into place and like the rights. I'm sure they still had the Actors Guild. I'm sure that existed, but they didn't. They messed her up. And so hopefully we'll just do CGI this time. We got any little girls that we're gonna be yanking around. Look, CGI. We're gonna CGI them. Do we mostly CGI the devil nowadays, anyways? But the devil's back in theaters. New Exodus. Man, I didn't realize I didn't know how to say this word.
Exorcist.
Exorcist. Man, God, I'm gonna just like not talk about this movie ever again. Exorcist. Oh, I got it. Exorcist.
So I guess she was pulled. Whoa.
Did you lose it? Is it loading? Is it loading all the ads?
Okay. While shooting one of the scenes in the film, Ellen got severely injured due to random malfunctioning of her harness. In that scene, she got pulled too quickly and landed herself on her coccyx with a great impact, which caused a permanent spinal injury.
Oof.
The screech that you hear in that scene is real. Yeah. That's crazy.
I can't watch that movie now.
Why? Now I want to watch
Now
it
that I
more.
know the scream is real, is your thing right? Is your thing in the right spot?
Yeah.
Okay, you checked it.
Yeah.
Okay, go back to it. Sorry, I got nervous for a second. But I mean, there's some people who really like scary movies. Oh, the best part is Blumhouse is doing them. I really love Blumhouse.
She now suffers from scoliosis and chronic back pain.
Oh no! You didn't just have to end it there, huh? We had a. She's still alive?
You said this, so I have to go in.
Is she still alive? This is riveting. That smartphone is the best piece of technology you've ever owned in your entire life. It's almost better than supercomputers, but you can't find out if one actress is alive. What's her name?
Linda Blair.
Alexa. Is
Don't
Linda
ask
Blair
Alexa
still alive?
Alexa, stop. I'm not doing this. Yes, she's still alive.
Oh my gosh.
She was on Twitter 5 days ago.
Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. She has Twitter? The girl from Exodus has Twitter?
Yes,
Holy wow.
precisely.
That's interesting. Are you excited? Are you gonna watch the original one? Are you watching any of these?
No, I'm not watching the original.
You're
but
just
I
gonna
might
like
watch these.
some stuff happened with the devil. Some little girl floated. She broke her coccyx. I didn't even know girls had coccyxes.
This is why Wizard is in legal trouble. This is why Blizzard is in legal trouble.
I'm not a
Stuff
frat.
like that. What?
I'm not in a frat.
We're staging a walkout.
Oh, no.
Dislike this video.
This company has 3 employees. One of them is about to walk out.
I'm the core. They're only watching for me. They watch my podcast and they watch this one because I'm on it.
Oh my god.
What do you add?
Production.
We're already having disputes. What do you add?
Oh, it's just started and it's already falling apart.
Yeah. Check the views on my
Someone
podcast.
did not set.
Check the views on the Trey show and then come back and check the views here.
They're doing good.
Exactly.
What is
I'm the face of this.
Congratulations.
I'm the face of this.
Good at House
It's
of
my
Wolves.
face.
House of Wolves podcast.
I'm LeBron.
Oh my god. You're disgusting.
You're Tyronn Lue. Enjoy that.
Oh, you know what? Don't understand that reference, so I'm just fine. So, you gave me disappointing news.
What's new?
You're really good for the disappointing news.
Yeah.
So for a second year in a row, Samsung is deciding to.
Wait, are you spreading fake news right now?
Yeah. No, I'm not spreading fake news.
What were you gonna say?
I thought you said that there's no note for another no note. They're not going to do any more notes.
No, there's not going to be a note this year. There was one last year.
But it wasn't good.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't updated like the Samsung Ultra XP.
Yes, it was. The Ultra one was.
But I want one this year.
The baseline note was bad, but why would you get a baseline phone? You know what you're getting.
A Note Super Ultra 21.
Yeah, exactly. I want it too. I feel bad. I'm like, I'm trying to get a new phone, but what's the point of me getting a new phone?
I know. I really like the Note.
To go backwards to another Note. So you're saying, Samsung, I have to wait a whole year to get a new phone?
That's not cool. I like the Note series. I like the pen.
Yeah.
How much do I use? I don't know. Do I ever use it? Maybe.
My life has gotten 13 times worse since I haven't had a pen.
I love the pen. But my pen is stuck because the back part broke. But I'm still happy that it's there.
There are ways to get it out.
But how am I going to get back in and get it back out again?
You're not going to get it back in, but you're going to be able to take it out.
I don't want to take it out.
It'll be charged when you take it out.
That's good. But maybe I'll buy a new pen. But it's the Bluetooth one.
Yeah, they're like $7 on Amazon.
What? You're messing with me?
No, I'm not messing with you. I bought a new one.
You're saying, are you serious? $7.
They're like $7 to $15
for a new Bluetooth pen.
For a new Bluetooth pen. I will look it up.
Oh my gosh. What am I I've been just suffering in silence.
You talk about these smartphones, but yet you didn't use one to look up your S Pen.
I just chucked it up to the game. I was just like, oh well, this is it. I should have put a better case on it. Oh my gosh. Well, that's exciting. I'm back, guys. I'm back.
They're running around $10.
Oh my god, that's worth it.
Yeah, I told you.
My Prime Day's Friday, so let's go. I like my free $1 if I ever rent a movie. And then I'll take that free shipping, and I'll get it on Friday. But come on, do a note. I don't understand. It's my favorite phone, even though the what is it, the Ultra? I don't.
Yeah.
There's naming conventions. I don't remember them.
The chip. It's a chip problem.
Oh.
It 100% is.
Man.
Yeah.
It's always a chip problem now.
Make
That's probably
chips
why I won't
great
ever
again.
get it. I probably will never get the Steam Deck. Well, they made that with AMD. So
Verizon?
No.
Verizon?
Verizon? What about Verizon?
Sponsor us. This video is brought to you by Verizon 5G cables.
It could be.
Fiber optic cables coming
Fiber
to a city near you.
They're running in our city. The city's running fiber optic cables.
Really?
Yeah, but I think that's for traffic lights.
Nobody cares about traffic lights.
Come on, let me tap in.
Put it everywhere.
Let me tap in. Come on. What?
Tap in.
Why
Tap in.
Google needs to just do all of California. Fiber optics everywhere. In the mountains.
I agree. They have the resources.
Just do it.
They have the California talent.
Just do it. Don't.
They need to do something.
Nano machines. Get nano machines.
Yeah.
And they build underground. You just put the nano machines in the ground, and underground they just build fiber optics.
If Elon Musk can build underground, Google can.
Elon Musk goes, electric car. He just puts on the wall. He says, "I'm an inventor. Make it."
Yeah, and then he takes all the credit for it. And it's just like, Elon, what did you do?
He's all like,
Nothing.
"It's cool, huh?"
Yeah.
It's real cool.
He's like, you know what he reminds me of? The fourth Transformers movie, The Scientist, with the Transformium.
Oh, the one that's like Megatron's controlling everything.
Yeah.
He's like, "Look at me."
And then he goes and he talks to the scientist about everything. And during the presentation, and he's just like, "What does it do?" And then they tell him, and then he starts playing with it, and it's like, "Oh, so you did nothing on this project? You funded it."
Tangent time.
And then you found out you didn't even fund it because you worked with the government.
And
Snitch.
and Megatron was always in charge. He was always there.
Yeah. So what did you do?
What'd you even do? You were taking over. That's what you were doing. But tangent time. I bet I bet Elon asked like, "Hey, so we got that bulletproof glass in, right? Right? We got that bulletproof glass in
Yeah, we got it in.
on our cool Terminator truck." We're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, okay.
We're
So
good.
so I can hit it, right?"
And then like,
And
yeah.
somebody looked at somebody. It's in there. Yeah.
And then like, just say, yeah, he's not actually gonna hit it.
Come on, he's not gonna do. Who would do that? And then apparently,
Elon.
you know what he said? He said he did it a bunch of times. He's all like, I did it a bunch of times before.
He's like, guys, it's bulletproof for one use. After that one use, I don't recommend it. Take it back into the Tesla.
I hope somebody with a
new one.
revolver shoots at you.
Yeah, give you enough time to skirt away. It's good for one use, guys. If you hit it multiple times, you might get hit multiple times, if you know what I'm trying to say.
Just don't get in a shootout.
We can't guarantee your safety.
Did you see those, the military? First of all, when the military tells you something,
No,
it means that this is the stuff they want to show you. They were showing that they're doing night vision goggles with like thermal overlay in the same image. It looks like a video game. It
should have video game tech already.
It just looks like a video game, and it makes me think like, oh, okay, they can see through walls. okay, they're seeing through walls. They could probably hear people's conversation miles away on the floor with nothing up, with no tech around them.
Unpopular opinion. I'm really not that scared of nuclear war.
Why?
Because I live in America.
Why?
So I strongly believe they're like, oh, they sent nukes. You really don't think there's like a plan?
I bet there
like
is.
a Superman? Like, oh, intercept the bullet, Superman. Okay.
Guys, the aliens are real. They're going to stop that.
Exactly. Like, there's a plan. There's a force field. There's something.
There's a force.
If Israel can have a whole ass force field over them, I have no issues believing that we have a Superman or something.
Well, they
to go do
convinced
that.
us the Earth was round. What else could they do?
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
Jason Bourne. Not only will I punch you in the face, I'll take the gun and I'll undismantle it, punch you in the face, remantle it. Is that what you'd say? Dismantle?
I don't even know what you're trying to say.
What's the opposite of dismantle? It's not mantle. That's a weird word.
It's a reimagining of a gun.
I took your gun apart and then I reimagined how this is gonna work.
Exactly. It's just a retooling and a reworking.
Oh my god.
It's a brand new gun for a brand new time.
Are you excited about these all these Galaxy accessories?
Like what?
The watch, the new watch, and the new earbuds.
Yeah.
They're the jelly bean buds, huh?
Yeah.
They're still sticking with that, huh?
I'm here for it. It's a little bean. It looks like the bean in Chicago. So
It's
it
so
is
funny.
What it is.
It's so funny. It's weird, but it's
Why
not
doesn't
a bad
the bean
weird.
change colors in Chicago? You don't think they can just dye it?
Isn't it like
colors?
aluminum color? Like, isn't it chrome?
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
reflective. So it's every color.
I want it purple.
It's
I want
kinda
it
like
green.
For specific,
I want it blue.
Just a blue jelly bean.
Yeah, exactly. In the middle of Chicago.
They should use that for the ad.
Yeah, it
Put
should
that
just
bean in
change
your
different
ear.
colors.
Put that bean in your ear.
Facts.
You've
always wanted a bean in your ear.
So
Bean.
we both had the last Galaxy ones, or were they the
they were the Galaxy Buds.
They were the Galaxy ones. They work pretty
Yeah.
good. They don't work when you wash them though.
No, they don't.
That was my problem.
Twice.
Twice. You can't wash them.
I never really liked them. They don't get that loud, so I was just like, it is what it is.
That's true. I had to use one of those really crappy apps that somehow makes your music louder, but sometimes ruins the quality of it.
Mm-hmm. I never use that.
I just bought new headphones.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm always buying new headphones, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm about to buy another pair.
Because I lose things, or I break them, or I
just
watch
don't,
them.
No, I just don't like them.
It
is what it is.
I got the Echo Buds.
You did?
Oh man, I'm so deep in Alexa.
You got the Echo Buds?
Cancel. I'm so the all new
But
second
why?
generation. Cause they were on sale. They were $80. They're on sale. So I was pretty excited. I haven't got
I'm about to get the ones that speak Spanish to you.
Oh, the Google ones? The Google ones?
Yeah.
Just do that. Yeah.
I'm gonna get those so I can speak Spanish.
I'm just gonna be talking to Alexa for no reason all the time.
For some
Just
reason.
ask her how she's doing.
Hey Alexa. This is the ad. Ask your Alexa what the weather is. Shut up.
Don't abuse.
It worked.
We just said we were not going to be like Blizzard, and then now look at you.
She's an AI.
Look at what you're doing. She's a female. There's a guy voice now. I don't think I'm going to do it, but
you want me to care about this gender fluid thing?
This gender fluid AI.
Yeah, that lives in a box.
What's the new name? What's the guy's name? That's a different name.
Alan and Alexa.
Alan and Alexa. Alexi?
Yeah.
No, it's
He's
Ziggy.
Russian.
It's Ziggy, bro. That has to do with the. Oh, you know what it is? It's
Long sigh.
It's the A to Z thing.
I don't care what it is.
So Alexa to Ziggy, A to
No.
Z. Cancel.
Hey Ziggy.
Hit the mute thing on her. Cause this is gonna be happening.
No, we're not talking about Alexa anymore.
Okay.
Alexa will not be mentioned.
Oh my god! Cancel.
Alexa will not be mentioned.
Cancel. If
I hope you're playing this podcast out loud, and it's just Alexa. Hey Alexa.
Oh.
I hope you enjoyed that.
Now I'm changing it to Ziggy. You've ruined it. Cancel. Oh, sorry.
Speaking of cancel, has anyone checked on DaBaby recently?
No. Oh man. Oh, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing.
Hey podcast, we just made an announcement.
We just made an announcement
to heard it first.
To our whole family in multiple cities at midnight.
Hey, Slat. They should be up anyway.
Oh my goodness. So there's two things I wanted to talk to you about that I just want to hear. Oh no. I'm gonna deny this. So there's two announcements. Have you heard of the Playdate?
No.
The Playdate is this new handheld, and it's being developed by, I forgot who's developing it, but it's a new handheld. They're trying to release it, and you haven't seen it. It has a little crank on it. You haven't seen it all? Oh my
No,
gosh!
I've not seen it.
Look, it's the most adorable thing ever. Look at that. It's not good. It's not high end graphics.
Yeah, it doesn't look like. It looks like I would hate my life trying to use that thing.
It's weird. They're supposed to. So what they're gonna do is like
my hands hurt on an Xbox controller.
Ooh.
What do you want me to do with that?
You're right.
Use it as a calculator?
I don't know if it has a calculator on
Break it?
But it has a little crank on it, and they're gonna play the game.
I would break the
I think
crank.
fishing is gonna.
You ever watch those things where it's like a giant is in a kid's movie and everything's super tiny to them?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it would be like. I would be like, with one finger trying to crank it. Yeah, no thanks.
Probably closer to getting a Steam Deck than a Playdate.
100%.
Okay, so as you're a collector, you collect many things.
Yeah.
You collect souls. You collect.
Oh.
I'm talking about shoe souls. Come on, guys.
Okay.
What are we talking
let's
about?
preface that first.
Talking about.
I'm not
collect,
Shang Tsung.
You collect Nikes.
Yeah.
You collect a lot of things. You collect watches. You collect a lot of weird things. You collect. Now you're a video game collector. You have a whole. You're
System
working on all the systems. So, what was a fun game that was like your first generation of playing? Whatever it is, because I don't know, Xbox 360 era. what game was like a real common game that you really like playing?
Any Monster Jam game on the DS/Wii.
Okay. What if
Countless hours.
What if in 10 years, Monster Jam on DS, this game that you owned,
Mm-hmm.
that wasn't rare, that everyone played?
It gets released as an NFT only in your brain.
No, that it sells for $1.5 million.
I'd be like, damn, I had that.
I had it. Damn, God.
I had 3 of them.
That's how I'm living my life.
Because I kept washing the DS cartridges. That's what happens when you make your 8-year-old do their own laundry.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, that's what's happening in my life because for some reason, Super Mario 64, which is not a rare game, is sold for $1.5 million. This is a few weeks ago.
Just get 3D All-Stars. What are you doing? What did
See,
you spend $1 million for?
So
you have a Switch.
That's the whole thing. It's not like game collectors anymore. It's like the people who are doing NFTs, people who are doing like art sales, like just trying to generate all this weird wealth. But they bought it at 1.5, which is, I guess, making the assumption that in the future it's going to be worth more. But it's a common game. Like if you,
I don't think so.
I'm not a game collector. Like I don't care. I'm like, I don't want to run old hardware. But the Nintendo 64, you could go to any like GameStop and they'll have a Nintendo 64 cartridge.
Yeah.
For Super Mario 64 cartridge. So this one, do you know about Iwata? What a Iwata rating is?
No clue.
So I think they rate a lot of things, but they've been rating games and they do Pokemon cards too. So this one is a 9.5 in a box. So it's a box sealed. And they're saying it's like a 9.5, I think. So they're decided that it's not a very high quality, and it's not rare.
Don't matter.
It doesn't matter because people are buying it.
There's other 9.5s.
Yeah, there is. That's the interesting part. So has this happened in the shoe game? Has this happened?
No. Cards, yes.
And on cards? Because
in the shoes, there's no preservation. Even if you have an original pair of 1985 Jordan 1s,
even if you have good dead stock,
exactly. If they're dead stock, they're gonna crumble.
Oh, that's sad.
Because if they're dead stock, they're gonna crumble. If you wear them, they're gonna be worn, obviously, but they won't crumble. So
why is that?
How it's like the tension makes the material stronger over time. I don't know the science behind it, but if you don't wear them for it's like 10 to 15 years, it looks like one of those cake videos. It looks like you're crumbling cake.
Oh my god, this is real. This sounds sarcastic. Like I'm my jaw's really open. So on cards. So how have you seen this with cards?
With the whole grading thing, because those cards will be graded high and they'll sell for crazy amounts. But then, like a PSA 8 is worth nothing. You can get it for 99 cents, and it's just like 2 difference is 1.5 difference is what y'all are trying to like make all this money from and selling it for.
Yeah, the game collecting scene. I follow a lot of them on YouTube. It's real weird. It's a weird thing when like these like people who aren't really into they're not like a lot of people obviously collect games to like play them. Obviously they're not, because everybody who owns video games or plays Nintendo products knows that Mario 64 was just out again on 3D All Stars, and 3D All Stars apparently is still in stores. Like you can still get it.
Yeah, you can. It's on sale, and it's just one of those things where it's like, oh, I thought I was gonna struggle to get this game.
Yeah, me too. I always think about going and buying one, but obviously you shouldn't, because it's gonna last. They didn't make like less than a few million copies, but it's just weird. I just wanted to see how you thought about it, because you collect a lot of weird things. Not weird. Shoes aren't weird.
I'll put it in 2 times speed.
What do you? This is the deterioration thingy.
Yeah. So this was a 1998 pair. And this guy is wearing them for the first time, and he's just stomping in them, and they are crumbling and cracking beneath his feet. He's able to completely rip the outsole from the midsole
with like little. like
with barely any pressure.
Yeah.
He's not like pulling it apart violently. He's fully separated the outsole, and you can see it's just crumbling into, like I said, like cake underneath.
So
his
when
feet.
you buy dead stock, do you have to ask the questions like when you wear it?
Well, it depends. If you're a collector, the reality is you're not buying to wear.
Oh,
If it's that old. For me personally, I don't buy anything over 10 years old because, for that reason. And it's just a general rule, like, at least that I set for myself, because I like to wear my shoes. I don't like to look at them. So I don't buy anything over 10 years old, and I
that'd
haven't
be
had any
highly
issues this far.
disappointing if you bought some that you're like, oh, I've been waiting to get these, and they're over 10, and then you try to wear them and they just fall apart.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I don't. And there's some that, like, they are crumbling already, and it's just like, why?
Man,
Why would you sell this?
it's these things that don't last forever that we put these stupid price tags on.
Yeah, and they keep buying them. They keep selling out.
No one, don't fall for this. Don't fall for any actual gamer. Don't get into. Did you see that thing that they have? Some places on YouTube are advertising it where you can buy like a percentage of a rare item.
No.
Yeah, it's like you can own.
Oh,
it's almost
yeah,
like
yeah,
stocks.
yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I don't know about that. I need to read the fine print.
Yeah, I'm not with it.
It's like, ooh. So the one thing that used to be like coveted in the gaming collecting world is these they're called like Nintendo Championship Edition of games.
Mm-hmm.
So they had these like worldwide competitions, and it would be like the first few levels of a game, like and it would be on a compilation cartridge, and they're weird. Like they'll have a time limit on them, and they're just different. So they can grade like how well you did and like how far you get, how many coins you get, or what in your time. Well, anyways, the winners they would give gold and silver of those cartridges, and they only made so many, and you had to win them.
Yeah,
and so those were like
I've heard about those before. I think
so. Those are on that site or whatever.
Yeah, that sounds crazy.
And you can own a percentage of that. What does that mean? When are they gonna sell it?
Nobody knows. That's the thing. Like, you can obviously someone will buy your share, but it's like, how do you profit?
Mm-hmm.
Would be my question.
It's like, who decides that the value?
They
decide the value goes up. So how do you know when you could sell it and get like
exactly
some change?
I have no clue.
We should do it for Yeezys. Say
Yeezys. There's no Yeezys that are rare anymore.
Oh, they're not.
Not at all.
Damn.
Charges of the game. Thanks, Kanye.
Dang, Kanye, come on, man. All you're doing is just sleeping in stadiums and ruining the price of your shoes.
Yes, exactly. That's what he's doing. He's ruining the resale value.
He's like, I don't want to go home. He's like, I got a nasty divorce coming up.
And on that note, I think that's all we have.
Oh, yeah, we went over. We're good.
Yeah.
So thank you for joining us.
Shout out to Kanye's massive divorce.
Yeah, maybe it'll be out tomorrow. It's supposed to be out. When is it supposed to be?
The 5th.
Oh,
this
he's
Thursday.
got time. Well, thank you for listening. If you're still with us, I'm
Please
Nathan.
Be with us. Peace be with us.
This is Trey, and this was some nerd stuff. Thank you for listening. This is what?
I said deuces. Like the Chris Brown
deuces.
song.
Oh, deuces.